Stand by. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 2 now underway on this Saturday morning here in Atlanta, Georgia. Your teams get going on a fun one. Pairs of 2, starting off with our guy-guy pairs, then our all-lady pairs, and then finally, guy-girl mixed pair to close it out. Gonna start with a little assault bike ride, then some synchronized wall balls, some synchronized bar muscle-ups, and then they're gonna finish on the rower.
Alex!
This event has proved to be one of the more difficult events this weekend, with a small percentage of squads able to close it out beneath that time cap. The closest team to get done in our previous heat, South Charlotte CrossFit, 11 calories for their male athlete on the rower in that third and final pair. As we now have our teams on to the wall balls. Number they're aiming for, 50. With those heavy 30-pound balls for the men, 20 pounds for the ladies. Above that black line is the 10-foot target. The event record time on this one, 21 minutes and 38 seconds. Just over 4 minutes shy of that 25-minute cap, just to put into perspective how difficult this one is indeed to close out. And once they're done with the wall balls, just behind them, they're going to begin on their synchronized bar muscle-ups, 20, and then finish up on the rower with 20 calories for the men, 15 for the ladies, one at a time, just as they did on the bike. So a nice little chipper to get started. Event number 3 of 4 today. What is the moving day? Looking around to see which team's gonna get up on the pull-up bar first. So again, folks, that stat, under 15% of teams, under 15% across all regionals able to close it out. But I think Rising Orange wants to be a part of that 15%. They are almost done with their wall balls. One more to go in lane number 4. And they will move on to the bar muscle-ups. Rising Orange looking to make their 3rd appearance at the CrossFit Games. They're in the orange shirts, lane number 4, Diamond State. Now getting ready to go as well. It's going to be Rising Orange, though, up and a moving first. So the number is 26. Barely having to press out in lane number 4. So far, 9 unbroken for Rising Orange. That is a big set of 10, and they're still looking strong. That's 12 unbroken, and now they're going to come on down, sticking to the plan. Nice work. Let's check in with Diamond State. Not quite as in sync as our friends down there, but they count just as much. 12 in unbroken for Diamond State, so a similar strategy down in lane number 8. How about our squad hailing from Boca Raton in the center of the floor, CrossFit Hype. 5 reps in for Hype, but there's a hand up in the air for Rising Orange. So they're going to do another set of 4. That's a set of 12, a set of 4. Now 4 more to go. Diamond State is going to drop. Their judge's hand is up in the air. 5 minutes down on the clock. Rising Orange with what appears to have been a no rep on their first one. They've got 2 more to go and they're going to drop. But will it be Diamond State? They still have a couple more to go. Hand them in the air for CrossFit Hype now as well. Final movement is the row. Final rep for Rising Orange. A failed bar muscle up could open up a window for Hype for Diamond State. And it will be Diamond State to the rower first. Sprinting to the rower, going to give them a slight edge over Rising Orange. So again, that set of 12 out of the game. They have heard them later on. A fail right there at the end, but they are in their rower at about the same time as Kings Point, Hype, and Diamond State now raw training. The only other team to have games appearances here in heat number 2. They are also in the thick of it. To be exact, raw training with 4 CrossFit Games appearances. But Diamond State will get their first athlete done. First athlete done for CrossFit Hype and Rising Orange now. Coming up on the 7-minute mark. Now it'll be raw training touching up. They've got 1 more competitor to go. So 4 teams here in heat number 2 with 1 athlete done. As their ladies waiting patiently. Hand up in the air for Diamond State. But he's sucking wind, taking quite a bit of rest between pulls. It's going to be down to lane number 1, Kings Point. They're going to be the first team with both athletes closing it out at the 7:30 mark. So they're going to be your leaders here in heat number 2. Next will be Rising Orange, CrossFit Hype, and down the way, raw training. So yesterday, the teams woke up on the assault runner. Today, they wake up on the assault bike. An all-out effort for these ladies to hit 15 calories. And what better prelude